What is up, Instagram? It is yours truly, host of Ty's Take Today, right here on Instagram Live, 9397 Network. And happy Friday. Happy Friday. Damn, it feels good. We haven't been on live in a little while. We're taking a break from the lives. So it's so good to be able to be live with you all. I have a very, very, very special guest that's going to be joining me very shortly to talk about the latest trending topics this week. So that is pretty exciting. I'm going to give you all just a couple of moments to get in the live, get your coffee, and then we're going to get started. We have some topics. I have a guest that's going to join us. It's going to be a good show. So hopefully everybody is having a fabulous, fantastic Friday morning. I'm telling y'all, this is early for me, especially when you work a night job. Let's see if we can get our co-host on with us. Give me 1 second, you guys. Yes, absolutely. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get Jordan on here. I accepted the request. Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
This shot really quickly. Yes, rocking the beanie. I woke up this morning and was like, my hair looks a mess. I am not about to be showing off my hair on the
I feel you. I got the haircut coming later today, so the beanie is on right now.
I feel you. Thank you so much for joining us today. I was just saying on this live before you joined in, I was like, this is early for us. Like, we work night shifts, so
Yes.
This is 8 a.m., got the coffee off camera. All right, y'all. So joining me today is Jordan from 103.5 Kiss FM Chicago. So we're gonna do two things today. We're gonna talk a little bit about some trending topics that people have been talking about this week, and then I also want to dive in and tell our listeners how they can listen to you, and really how you got started in the radio industry.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
All right. So first of all, just go ahead and share with everybody that's tuning in a little bit about yourself, any random facts that you want to talk about.
Yeah. I'm Jordan. I'm in Chicago on 103.5 Kiss FM, Monday through Friday, 7 to midnight, and in various other radio stations around the country. But in a nutshell, doing top 40 radio has been one of my favorite things for the past several years, and it's something I wouldn't change at all because I love it. What's going on, Steve and Nick?
Yeah, as I say, Jordan's got the whole crew. Jordan's got his own family. Everybody, people asking about Sabrina Carpenter. I feel like as a radio on-air personality, you probably can't go anywhere without people recognizing you or being like, when are you giving away these tickets? When is this concert coming?
Sometimes, sometimes, definitely.
So for you, what was the moment in your life where you realized that, radio was your passion and that a career that you wanted to pursue?
When I started in promotions, I was at the radio station, basically at the bottom, giving out T-shirts and stuff. And I was like, yo, I can do that. Like, I can do what these guys, they would show up to these events and talk their talk, do their thing. And I was like, I think I can do that. So I learned, from the ground up, the board, what it took to make air checks and demos and just, really focused my craft in that. And then it kind of took off from there.
Absolutely. Yeah, and even for myself, I actually had the opportunity I went into this with no previous schooling, no background. They trained me, and I worked with, some big people in the industry, like Roxanne Steele. I know at one point I'm in Chicago, but for me, it's been a journey for sure. I'll say the radio industry is very, 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 very up and down, if you will. It's always evolving and changing and different transitions. For you, who are some of your biggest inspirations? And that can be music related or just life in general.
Music related, some of my biggest inspirations, probably the rapper Currency gives the best interviews in terms of like what you should do in life. And one time he said, if you're gonna be a rapper, then you should be rapping. And I know that's a very simple thing, but it's like just so true to life. Like if you claim to be something, then that's what you should be doing. So if I'm gonna say I'm a radio jock, I gotta be doing everything that I can to make sure that I'm making the best radio content, doing what it is I got to do to claim that title. And then my mom is just like such a go-getter. Like she's an inspiration daily. Just the things I watch her do on a day-to-day basis is just incredible. So yeah, those are probably my top two as far as like music and life go. My top two inspirations.
Absolutely. And what is your thoughts on, because a lot of, when you talk about radio to people, some people are like, yeah, I listen every day. I listen to the radio all the time. And then other people are like, man, radio's dead. Obviously it's not, or we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Right.
What advice would you give to somebody out there that may be wanting to pursue a career in the industry? And what is your thoughts on the future of radio and then just podcasting in general?
I think everything is shifting. I think that people have to adapt. Everything changes every couple of years, and to say that traditional terrestrial radio is going to be there forever, I don't know if that's the case. But I mean, there are so many different ways people are digesting content these days, not just on social media, but in an audio space. Podcasts are blowing up. There are new apps coming out every day to create the work that we create. So it's a constant shifting, and you just got to be ready to take on whatever the next big thing is, and never say that, I don't know, like this is going to be one thing and that one thing is going to be here forever. That just isn't going to happen. So what was the other question? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's early. It's early. The second part, your advice to somebody that wants to pursue.
Yes. Just be innovative. If this is what you want to do, it's easy to, everybody can make a podcast. That's the fun thing about where we are today digitally. You don't have to wait around for some company to come to you and be like, hey, we want you. Like, you can create content from your own space on your phone right now. And if it's a good show, people are going to listen. People are going to show up and do that. So you don't need that huge backing, which I think is incredible, because 10, even 5 years ago, you couldn't do what you're able to do right now. So, pardon my voice. I was yelling at a Hawks game last night.
Yeah, I saw on your story. I was like out here at the game. I was at this Lions draft party, and that's not even
nice.
24, but I was out there partying before work. So let's, and you mentioned not only are you an on-air personality, but you also, now with technology constantly evolving, we have to be the talent. We have to, interact in promo and social media and Twitter polls. And, now our job even requires us to, be a blogger in a sense. So let's talk a little bit about what's been trending this week. I checked out your blog on 103 on your guys' website.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this? Because I didn't see the video or hear the audio, but Mayor Lightfoot, tell us what this is all about.
Okay. There's this spot in Chicago called Wiener Circle, and it's known for, like, you go in and they talk shit. They kind of dog you out, right? But that's like the whole thing. It's not for the faint of heart. Like, they will, it's the second they see you is on site, they start clowning you, and you can clown them back, but like, I guarantee you they got better jokes than you do. So Mayor Lightfoot went to Wiener Circle, and they went off. They went in. It was it's a not safe for work video, just because of the things that they say, but it was hilarious. And to see her shocked, kind of like thrown off out of her element. Gold. It was great.
Absolutely. I'm gonna have to visit it. I'm gonna have to check it out next time I'm in Chicago for sure. All right, so we can't go a day.
Get the chocolate shake. If you go, you gotta get the chocolate shake. They are known for their chocolate shake.
All right, I am making a mental note the next time that I'm in Chi-Town. So obviously every week, I feel like every hour we're talking about something about the Kardashians. We're talking about one of them. So their revamped version of their show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, just aired on Hulu. I first of all want to know your thoughts on the whole Pete Davidson, Kim, Kanye. I feel like Kanye needs to get it together, if you ask me. He's a genius, a creative genius. But what are your thoughts on the whole Pete and Kanye and Kim situation?
I think it's complex, man. I think Kanye definitely has some things to work out, but I can only imagine there's a lot of stuff that we don't get to see. I had said this a while back, like, I don't condone anything that Kanye has done, but there's definitely photos and proof of Pete hanging out with Kanye and his wife before Pete was dating his now ex-wife, so that's got to be a little weird. Like, if you're boys with somebody and then out of nowhere, like when you and your girl are not doing well and then your boy is dating that person, I would be a little frustrated too. Again, I'm not condoning any, the whole music video was over the top and too much, but I get the frustration. That being said, Kim should be allowed to do whatever she wants. She's a person too. If that's who she wants to date, then you can't fault her for that. She has every right to do whatever it is she's gonna do. It's just interesting, it's funny, but not like haha funny. The milk smells funny, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And now they're saying that so I guess the show started off, I didn't watch it because I've never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but it's trending. So I guess it started off like the episode, they were at like a barbecue, everything was going smooth, and then her son Saint, who is 6, was like playing Roblox on the iPad. And there was like this pop-up advertisement that was like, see unreleased footage of Kim Kardashian's sex tape part 2. And like that, I guess, was the direction. But to me, I don't know, like being in media, it's like, come on, did this just coincidentally happen? It sounds scripted. And I couldn't imagine being a parent and having, and then she's like, well, her response was like, well, he's young, he can't read. Just wait till they watch Tyler's live. She's gonna have to do some explaining at some point. They're gonna find out about the sex tape.
My thought is, like, after, because I didn't watch it either, but after reading about the whole thing, he can't read? Isn't he a little, like, isn't it time to be reading? Like, what is he, 5, 6 years old? Like, it'd be one thing if he could like read and like didn't comprehend what they were talking about, but he's 6. Like, I think you're supposed to be like, I think I was reading books at 6. Like, I'm not trying to, no shade, but like I don't have a kid, right? Like, I don't know at what age kids are supposed to be like read it, like I know some 6-year-olds who pick up a book right now and be like, yo, I'm gonna spit this, yo, what's going on, Choff? I don't know. That was the one thing that caught me off guard. I was like, okay, yeah, you put out a sex tape and now you have kids. Naturally, this was going to come up. This is literally what everybody was saying before. So I'm not surprised by this at all. The only thing that threw me off was like, he's 6. He's just out here not reading. Like, again, if it was a thing where he could read and just couldn't comprehend, cool, because 6-year-olds shouldn't know about what a sex tape is or what sex is in general. But if Buddy just can't read, I'd be like, yeah. So that's the one thing that threw me off. I'm sorry. That's me.
Trough chiming in, DJ Mike Keith checking in as well. Steve,
how y'all doing?
Yeah, so that I agree, and I'm pretty sure that by 6, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be reading. I mean, I don't have any kids, no time soon.
Right.
But in other news, rapper DaBaby, I guess there was a shooting. Somebody tried to break into his property. Details on like the suspect is, they were taken to the hospital. Police aren't saying whether or not charges will be filed. And what I thought was crazy of this story, and obviously, DaBaby is a whole conversation.
Right.
But the fact that police have visited his property 31 times since he has moved in, like I don't know, 31 times. I would hate to be your
That's a
neighbor.
little messed up, but like Buddy is wild problematic, like he can't not be in the news about him doing something messed up. Does that give them the right to visit the property that many times? No, but every time you hear about DaBaby, it's never something really positive, like he ain't running into burning buildings and pulling people out. Like it's never like, oh, DaBaby bought an entire Girl Scout troops cookies. Like that never happens, it's always him beating somebody's ass at a bowling alley or dogging his baby mama out. Like, I don't know. I can't call it DaBaby. It's always gonna be trouble, but
When I tell
what it
you,
is.
I made the mistake a while ago buying his vinyl, because I collect like vinyl records.
Yeah.
I wanted it for the song with him that's actually him and Roddy Ricch. That's the reason I bought it. And now after all of these, like, the comments he made at Rolling Loud back in Miami,
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell this vinyl. So if anybody, I wish I had it because it's literally here separate from my other vinyls.
Right. You don't even keep it in the collection.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Because now it's like, I'm not the person to contradict myself. If I'm
for sure.
facts and saying that I don't support him, which I don't,
Right.
I can't have his vinyl. So
No,
it's like at somebody else's house, far away from my apartment.
Oh, okay, yeah, I feel that. That's respect. That's real.
So if anybody wants, I'll give it to you.
He don't even want money, y'all. Take the vinyl. Take the vinyl.
Take the vinyl. I've called record stores. They do not want his vinyl. On it either.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's been my latest challenge. And then I don't know if you saw Rihanna. She's been killing it with her pregnancy and doing photos in Vogue. But apparently there's rumors going around, and it's all just allegedly at this point. No confirmation. But apparently her and ASAP Rocky are going through some things, and there's somebody on Instagram or Twitter that they like posted this thing saying that ASAP Rocky went and cheated on Rihanna with one of her like Fenty shoe designers. I feel like people are just always talking. People always want to cause controversy, always want to be in the know,
Yeah. I hope that's not the case. Because they look cute, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the problem with celebrities. Like, we don't know them, we just know them through photos and what we see through TMZ. He might be cheating, who knows? I hope not, but you can't put, I don't know, all your faith in something you see. It's like, I think Disney movies set us up to believe something, and now that we're adults, it's always hard when we fall in love with the idea of couples or, people in the spotlight, and we want them to be the best person, but they might not be. So I don't know. Hopefully it works out. Rihanna's too. How could you cheat on Rihanna, bro? Like,
right. First of all, in general, but then like with Rihanna,
no, man. What?
If that's the case, then she needs to have that baby and move on.
And dip.
She's gonna be an amazing mom, and she regardless. All right. Speaking of babies, Cardi B and Offset just announced that their child's baby, and I don't want to butcher the whole name, but it's Wave Set Cephas or Cephas.
Yeah. His real last name.
Yeah. So I saw Showbiz Shelly actually had mentioned this on your guys' blogs, but apparently there's this lady that you can pay her, and people are paying her up to like $1,500 to pick their baby names for them. And I don't know. What's your take on this? Like, that's a lot of money. We're just handing out money to random people.
I'm in the wrong industry. I need to do this as a side hustle. Send my resume. Where do I go to get this job? I can just name your kid and tell like there's no qualification, right? Like this woman is going around being like, oh, I'm an expert baby namer. Off what, bro? Off of what? That's supposed to be the parent's job. Also, like if you have a kid and you can't name your own kid, I don't think you should have a kid. I just like that's the easiest part of the whole baby process, right? Like, yeah, that's wild. But I want to know, like, if they are hiring, I want in because what, $1,500 just to be like Billy? Come on.
and no, like you said, no qualifications. So if she can do this with baby names, I think that we should just start our own business, and we should start naming like cats and dogs and turtles.
Let's get it. Yo, this is it right now. We starting a business, bro. Starting a business. And come through. We will name your pets right now. If you get a pet and you can't decide what to name it, Sprinkles. Bow. That's $1,200 right here. Off rip.
Y'all can start tweeting Jordan and I your pictures of your turtles, dogs, cats.
Yep.
Chat at us, and we'll pick out a name that fits your.
My Venmo is at Fossey Daddies. So run me that check. I will name the hell out of your pets for the cash.
We already both have this part down because, like you said, there's no real qualifications. And she is marketing herself as saying that she's like an expert in social media marketing and branding. So I mean, Jordan, we already got it. We got the skills.
It's lit. We got this.
All right, so it's Friday. I know it's 11 a.m. I was going to, for this next story, actually attempt to make a homemade drink, but it didn't work out because I literally just woke up and threw some. But so apparently the most famous cocktail, I don't know if you're a drinker, Jordan.
Yeah.
But
yes.
Jordan said yes. But the most famous cocktail in Chicago is, according to this blog, is actually a old fashioned, which I thought was interesting. Not my go-to, but
same. I don't know too many people that. I mean, I know some people, but not enough to claim it as Chicago's drink. But I'm with it. Old fashioned. Let's go.
So yeah, and then there's like, and then they just put. I guess it's just a random list of drinks that they feel is like, Chicago's favorite drinks. So I'm gonna have to check and see what Michigan's is. But for me, I'm more like what do I like? I was on a margarita kick for a while, and then now it's just like gin and soda, but not gin and tonic is nasty.
Gin and tonic. Okay, all right, I feel that.
So so that's just a preview of what's been trending this week. I didn't want to take up all of Jordan's time. I have a full prep work to do for my show that airs tomorrow. But I appreciate you checking in. Let everybody know once again where they can tune into you and where they can follow you on social media as well, and anything else that I might have missed.
Yes, sir. Again, I'm on 103.5 KISS FM in Chicago, Monday through Friday, 7 to midnight. If you're in Chicago, cool. If not, you can always use the iHeartRadio app. And then my socials all right at the top at On Air JRDN.
All right, Ben Jordan, thank you so much for stopping by. I will talk to you soon. Have a great weekend.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.